Going live. Oh, I'm in the building. Chief One Love podcast is in the building. How y'all guys doing out there? They just had to clap for me. I was concentrating on something else, guys. So how y'all doing, man? We're in the building at Motor City Gas. You know what I'm saying? I want to appreciate these guys for letting me use their humble and nice lounge and whiskey. What is this? Whiskey distillery? This dope whiskey distillery lounge on a plus leather, you know. So I wanted to just bring in the show today. I just got back from Chicago. I went out there to see my guy, Israel Mandrake, the Mandrake Live show. He do a lot of sleight of hand hypnotist, just crazy mental work and just wowing the crowd. So I was able to go out there, and they were shooting for a show on Discovery, and I was also a pilot for Netflix. So I got to be in the show, got to do some things with some people, and met some real interesting people. Maria Brenda from Zatoria Films. I actually got asked to come back out to Chicago to come do some short films and things like that. So it definitely was a great venture these last couple of days. And I want to thank my guy Israel for inviting me up and actually bringing me on the show. So we got some stuff coming up in the future, because actually I'm gonna bring Israel here to Michigan, and I'm gonna show you what he guys do. I know y'all heard of the Chris Angels and the David Blaines. Yeah, he's one of those type guys. Been in Vegas for years. The travel right now, he's touring, and he's doing a heck of a job out there, man. Keep doing your thing, Israel. But yeah, you know what? Put that Indo logo up there, man, because I just want y'all to know that's the brand, I partner with and rock with. My guy Don, CEO, you know what I'm saying? We're doing pretty decent work out here. But also, I would like to cut to a brief video, if that's possible. Because if you ain't got this endo in your life, you ain't right. If you do not have this endo in your life, you definitely not right. But soon we're going to be cutting to a quick video showing you these beautiful endo packs and bow. See, that's why I need the headphones, B, so I can hear what's going on, B. But nah, man. Yo, and when you get a chance, let me clear my throat with some RX water. This RX water, man. This is a brand I stand by. I'm one of the main distributors and a partner in this brand here. We also have Method Man, also a brand ambassador with us. But let me clear my throat real quick, because this is pretty much the best medical hydration you can get on the planet. If you're not drinking water, any water, drink our alkaline water, RX, man. We purify water, electrolytes, vegan, we gluten free, non-GMO, So and we BPA free. That's very important. You don't want floaties floating all through your water, man. So I'm gonna take a quick sip of this RX water, man. I had to bring some for the show. And one thing, this water actually hydrates you on the way down. It doesn't just fills you up and then get to all your hydrates and joints and everything. It actually hydrates you on the way down. So that's what water is supposed to do. If you're drinking any water, if it just totally fill you up first and you just feeling full and it's just shaking in there, that's really not the water you want. You know what I mean? You need something that's actually gonna loosen those joints up and get you hydrated on the way down. Shout out to RX Water. Y'all definitely can go to www.drinkrxwater. Chief One Love. And matter of fact, don't forget to go to YouTube, Mr. Chief One Love on YouTube, like and subscribe. Facebook, Chief One Love Podcast, and on Voice, Podcast Your Voice, like and subscribe. You know what I mean? We need y'all guys to come on and like and subscribe so we can get this good message out here to y'all people. I'm just doing a Dolo show today, guys. I got some people actually that's supposed to come up here so we can get it in just a little bit. But person I do want to bring on this show, my man the proprietor of Podcast Your Voice, my guy is James Flanagan. Yeah, I mean, my guy in the building. What's good with you, my guy?
I'm good.
I mean, where my whiskey at, man?
I think.
Hey, man, I don't know. We can start here. I'm
Rich
a tequila guy, but since we in the distillery, man, y'all don't see. I mean, if I can point the camera out to you guys, you know what I mean? I need y'all to understand what's going on in the building. So it's all authentic stuff.
We're in it. We're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Motor City Gas, downtown Royal Oak. It's a hidden gem in downtown Royal Oak. It really is. It's on 4th Street, just east of Main, before you get to, you head down towards the freeway there on 4th. Once you're out of the main downtown, it's a cool space. There's, I don't know, people here in the background, there's a little band playing in the background.
Right.
And it's a cool vibe. It's a cool space.
Right.
We had some pizza last week.
Cool. Oh, no, it's a beautiful place. That's why when you brought me here last week, I was like, dude,
you got to do it.
Oh, definitely got to do one of the shows here. So again, thank you, my guy, for allowing this space to happen. But man, I want to ask you a question or two. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? While we have this time. So really, what made you really want to, voice your podcast, man? Podcast your voice. Like, what made you really get into the field?
So I did radio.
Dope.
I've been doing radio for 25 years.
Dope.
And one of I was doing talk radio. Mm-hmm. I've done music formats and talk formats. I was at 89X and 92.1 The Edge in Lansing.
Yeah.
And then I was 17 years at 96.3 WDVD. But I was at 1270 WXYT doing talk radio. Mm-hmm. And there was a show, Animal Talk. And I loved the show, helping people with their pets and a bunch of people. Radio is a beast. Where media, it's a beast, man. It's a tough market. And so keeping the show alive, it was easier to do it on myself, by myself, for myself as a podcast than to try to beg a corporate radio station to give me 15 minutes of their time.
I get it.
Entrepreneur. So I'm an entrepreneur. So there's two things. It's that entrepreneurial spirit, and then I'm a journalism teacher. I teach English. I teach journalism, and I love helping people express themselves. Right. So there's about 10 shows right now recording out of the Podcast Your Voice studios. And it's just everything. I mean, there's like Christian shows, there's transgender shows, there's sports shows. There's a hypnotist, a Motor City hypnotist. He's a psychoanalyst. He's a psychotherapist. It helps people with hypnotism. I just like helping people get their message out there. And so that's what it is. That radio's a beast. I want to do it on my own. And then I like helping people. I like helping people express themselves, young people, and then Not so young people.
Oh, man, that's a good story. That's what's up, man. I appreciate what you do, so we can have this platform here and keep on teaching the young ones. Because actually, I learned in high school, and we had a what you call it, like how do you call those classes? So the classes we had wasn't directly at Belleville. I got to go to Romulus. So it was like a what you call those classes?
Vocational,
vocational type classes.
Yeah.
So I got to go to Romulus for a few hours out of the day to do those things. You know what I mean? So that actually was a great thing right there. So I got to learn a lot. So that's what actually made me get into the sighted character right here. What's going on, my guy? That's what actually made me go into the field a little bit more, man. And I wanted to go to school and dabble in that. So I actually went to Iowa for drama, psychology, communications, and also drama.
Oh, right on.
So those is one
It's
of
the band that's playing in here tonight. One of the guys is another broadcast journalism teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, so we both do stuff for PBS. It's funny. It's
dope.
It's small world stuff happening.
Yeah.
Too many teachers hanging out
Yeah,
on a weeknight.
Yeah. I actually, man, you know what? Play that Go Nuts commercial, man. I want y'all to go nuts. All right.
We're going.
Did I send you my link?
Yeah.
I was supposed to upload that link on there, guys, so y'all can. You know, we're going to keep that endo. Oh, this is live. Y'all. This is on spot. What's going on, my guy? How you doing, bro? You feeling good? All right. Yeah. Oh, you cool? We need that interaction over there. You know what I'm saying?
We're
back on the Chief
So
One
it's
Love
going nuts,
podcast.
man. So how'd you get? What is the Go Nuts shaver? It's a delay there. So the Go Nuts shaver.
Yeah.
You're connected with them. What's the Go Nuts?
Yeah, that's a product that I partner in with Landon, the creator. And that's my guy. But he created a great product, man, and I had no choice but to see it, and it was different than the rest. And then got a chance to really sit down with him and chop it up about
no razor burn.
How to, man, this Go Nuts product, you can literally go nuts all over your body.
I'm like a Sasquatch.
No burns,
man.
no nicks.
Look at me, I'm
no
a Sasquatch.
Cuts, no scratches. You can literally.
I'm a hairy beast.
Yeah. Hey, no shape, none of that stuff, man. And it's crazy how the hair get caught, because it's not like it's a lot of hair everywhere. You be like, man, where the hair going? But it's a beautiful product, and now we just came out with another color and pink for the ladies, because actually the ladies been buying it more than the men. Because they've been meaning to buy it for the men, but they get it and start using it, and then they don't want to give it to the men, so they over there going nuts all over there.
You're not charging them more just because you made it in pink, are you?
Huh?
You're not charging them more just because you made it in pink, are you?
No, man. We just wanted
tax?
we just felt like they needed a color, and whoever like pink, men like pink. Look at his shirt. No, that's not pink there. That's more of a
salmon.
That's purple. Oh, okay, the light out. Okay, I was gonna say salmon, but okay, lavender is in the light. Yeah. All right, for sure.
So you got a lot of stuff. You got the RX water.
Yeah.
And that's available. You're going to find it, because I saw you all the time. You're always like, I'm at this party store.
Ooh, that's for me.
There's an old.
That's an old fashioned.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's sweet.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Old fashions are sweet. It's sugar and bourbon.
Yeah.
Old fashioned. It's sugar, bourbon with a splash of bitters.
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's sweet and a little bitter.
I'll take that.
You know what I mean? Like wife jokes, but she might actually watch this one. I'll get in trouble.
No,
this will be the one she watches, right?
No, because and you know, in the near future, I already tapped into one of my guys, comedian Marlon Mitchell. I don't know if a lot of people Man, but he's filming right now in Chicago for this big comic festival in Chicago right now. And he's one of those guys. I met him over 20 years ago, dude.
All right.
I met him when I was getting ready to be on actually with the Pistons, man. It was one summer we was out towards Flint. What is it, Grand Blanc? They got this bar called the Tiki Bar. So my guy came out, and actually, no, I was getting ready to go to Chicago, out there for the Chicago workouts to the Bulls. But I was letting them know I was getting ready to move to Chicago. And this was like 04, 05. It's crazy. 04, 05. And he was like, dude, as soon as you move to Chicago, call me. Man, I called this guy. He introduced me to the Corey Holcombs, the D Rays, the D.B. Coles, all your top funny comedians that come through Chicago and been doing comedy worldwide. So I got to meet them through him out of this pizzeria joint in Dalton, Illinois. It's South Hall and Dalton. I got a lot of family there. It's crazy, but it's on the end of Chicago, right on the tip of the end, but it's like right near 147th and Sibley. And I used to live in Chicago for years, guys, and plus I went to Iowa though. So, but getting to meet him, I'm gonna tap him into the show. That's gonna be one of my comedy spots. He's gonna come in, even if he's not here. We're gonna tap in, link him in, and we're gonna do some hot topics type of stuff. And he's just gonna bring the funny. I'm gonna have a couple of course, Michigan, Detroit comedians to come in. I know the comedy world pretty well. I have a few friends and people that I'm associated with that I want to tap in because I love comedy. First of all, I think I'm funny sometimes. So, but
I love comedians. We did a show called The Game Show, and we would just play radio games with people. But it would be me and my co-host, and we'd have a stand-up comedian.
Right.
And we talked to them about their sets and how they would do their sets and create their sets and write their sets.
No.
We're like, how often do you refresh your material? He's like, well, he goes, I do jokes about my newborn daughter.
Yeah.
She's graduating high school this year. He's
Wow.
like, but the bit works. He goes, so I keep using it. I was like, it was so funny. I loved how honest he was.
Yeah,
and that sharing that was hilarious. It was like,
and
I love hanging out with those guys.
That's what comedy is about.
Yeah.
Finding that niche with the crowd and see who's gonna vibe with you. And then you get a few laughs. There you go. You know what I mean? And
you keep that on your pile. You keep that one in the list.
Yeah. I like guys like, of course, Eddie Murphy, Martin, Richard Pryor. What's my guy? This funny guy. I was just watching him the other day. He playing a whole bunch of movies. Name a comedian. Think about him. Think about it. They're not really tall.
I'm out. I'm going Sinbad.
No.
The pants.
Sinbad is actually one of my funny guys.
The pants are funny.
Dude, Sinbad was
funny.
He can hit the childhood,
the
childhood funny jokes.
He was good.
Legendary at that.
So now here's the thing, right? Because he was like he strikes me because his comedy was clean, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He was a pretty clean comic,
sure.
but like that Bob Saget, right? On TV, he was a squeaky clean, but when he did comedy or he caught him up to the side, he was raunchy as all get out.
Yeah. Bob Saget, he's I know some of y'all hearing these names. I got to Google them so y'all can really be up on game. You know what I'm saying? We got the demographics of the show going to be widely ranged, so we can educate you guys on a lot of stuff.
So with the RX, we were talking RX water. It's available like in stores. Take pictures with it.
Yeah.
And then
that's partner a company.
The Endo. Where is that? So where is Endo? Is that a dispensary in Ann Arbor area or Ypsi area?
No, we actually have our packs through some dispensaries throughout this what?
Oh, so it's all over. Endo's all over then.
Yeah, we have our own store though. We have
Okay, where's your
we
store
have two
at?
stores right now. We have one in Adrian
Okay.
on Beecher.
Oh, all right.
Guys, y'all go out to Adrian. That's the first store. That's the storefront. That's where we started everything over 2.5 years ago.
I knew it was west of here. I haven't been there. I knew it was west of here. All right.
Yeah, and then the other one in Holton Lake. Whenever y'all outdoors camping or outdoors, it's close by Mount Pleasant, right? If whenever you're out that way, please go by there and check us out. We have some great brands. We have some Endo ourselves. We have some of the. I don't want to toot our own horn. I don't, but we have some of the best flour in the game in Michigan. We do some of the best business in Michigan. Again, I don't want to toot our horn, but we sustaining and we humble with it, man, and we just want to keep on growing and doing what we do and providing wellness for the people, because it's actually about wellness. I hate this the stigma cannabis has
associated with the buzz.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of wellness in it.
A whole bunch of wellness in cannabis. So first of all, your own body has its own endocannabinoids. So that should tell you a lot right there. So that's why when a lot of people do go to that, they feel even more normal with their body. And
so that's what the logo is? Is that chemical kind of connection?
Yeah, that's just our endo, the E. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's tied into.
It looks like a chemical.
Yeah, it's tied into a few different things, but
reverts back to the good chemical.
Yeah, and plus when you go there, that's the logo you're gonna see on our building, shining bright in the dark, lighting up the streets. We just want to commit to a great brand. We just want to so everybody know what exotics is and good and swag is and whatever. We just want to be able to give the people the best of the best at a quality price. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like now, we understand there's certain exotics, certain stuff that's just not out there. But even then, if it's a wellness thing and we want you to get better, whatever you going through, pain, ailments, nausea, whatever it may be, we want you to be able to get that. And if it's the best of the best, we want to find the realms of you attaining that product so you can help yourself sleep, whatever it may be, eat better. I don't know.
So
whatever
now the clerks there at the Endo dispensary, they're like, hey, I need help sleeping, or hey, I'm nervous, or hey, my knees hurt. They can steer you to products that help with that particular.
We see one thing, we don't want to call our bud tenders MDs, but
okay,
they are kind of. I don't want to. They are kind of. They use the product, right? So,
but some products help with some stuff more than others, and they can guide you to the right thing.
They can definitely guide. So we call our what our bud tenders
bud tenders. I love that.
Yeah, we really don't even call them bud tenders. We call them a different way. My mind went blank on what we actually call them right now. But we want our bud tenders to educate, the average customer. Just because if they have used the product or whatever the product may be, they want to point them in the right direction, just in case they might have had a pain. And they might be like, well, I didn't have these type of ailments. And I know when I take a hit of this, I know what happens when this happens. It's cool to, your body's your own body. So it's cool to, kind of point them in a certain direction. And if they're looking for certain things, that's what they're there for. But we're actually there to give you the best advice so you can get the best high available and relax, you know what I mean? Or whatever it may be, you know what I mean?
So you get that good high going.
Yeah.
Then you want a snack.
You
got food too.
Yeah.
Talk to me about cheesecake.
Dope. Let's do that. And so
are we going to cheesecake next?
I usually choke on a little endo. I usually grab a little snack of some cheesecake.
Because you brought, when we were doing an episode of the Man Cave Happy Hour, I think I forget if it was Duke and
Put up
Dame.
that cheesecake logo, my guy.
The salted caramel, or there was you were in studio a couple times, but one of the times we were doing it, and you brought in some cheesecake, some samples from is it 24 Cheesecake? What is it?
Yeah, that's the company I partner with.
It's the Superman.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Superman. Matt's over there. He said the Superman cheesecake.
Yeah,
Got him.
Dude.
So what's the name of it again?
24th Cheesecakery,
24th
man, and
Cheesecakery.
and
where are they?
we're in Briarwood Mall, and we're also out in Ohio. We've been in Franklin Mall, and we're actually about to change locations in Ohio. We'll be in a new location in Ohio around what's around the 2nd or the 5th of the beginning of the month. So yeah, we're looking to put the cheesecake wherever we can put it. We're in some country clubs all throughout Michigan.
How'd you get connected with 24 Cheesecakery?
Man, it was so crazy. I connected with my fam a while ago, but actually coming back in the area and knowing they have some great cheesecakes, I was just like, I do a lot of stuff, right? And I got a platform.
That's that entrepreneur thing, man. It's just
right. And besides, they definitely have the best cheesecakes I done tasted, bar none. And it's actually better than what the cheesecake, the Cheesecake Factory. We blow them out the water, okay? Even though I just gave them a plug.
Mention, yeah.
You know what I mean? But we blow them out the water because
they were phenomenal. Wow,
Yeah.
you brought them in studio and we were chowing down. So what are some of the flavors? What's some of the the uniqueness for 24 Cheesecakery?
Man, we have so many flavors. We really want you to taste the.
They only available at the 24 Cheesecakery stores, or are they in other restaurants as well?
Yeah, no, they're in some country clubs all throughout Michigan. We're in NYPD in downtown Ann Arbor.
Okay,
Pizzeria. Yeah, everybody loves that. We're in Ohio. Like I said, we're in Briarwood Mall, right next to Trejico Spa. You guys got to come in there and check us out because we really indulge in making our cheesecake as authentic and natural as possible. We don't like to put artificial flavor in. We really extract the flavors that you're tasting from wherever you're tasting.
Yeah.
Question, you wanted to ask the question or something?
No, I got distracted. There's people it's like because you were at Motor City Gas, so downtown Royal Oak, and there's like a party going on.
Motor City Gas, for again giving us this space to do our thing. My guy James over here.
It's fun tonight.
Our ex Endo, Go Nuts, 24 Cheesecakery. All the sponsors, I always want to give a shout out to those guys. I partner in also.
I want another round of cheesecakes. So if somebody wants, do you have to pre-order or is it available?
You can pre-order the cheesecakes, man. You can call in.
If you got a big party, can they accommodate a big party?
For all type of events. We do weddings. So James, I know James is the wedding dude over here.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna bring us in on some of them weddings he a part of all over Michigan.
Those dessert tables, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we do tastings. We actually got a coffee tasting coming up in Briarwood Mall, guys. I have a brand I'm bringing in called Cool Heart. It's some of the best culture and 100% organic coffee from all around the world. I'm talking about Tanzania, Colombia, Ethiopia, the Swiss. I'm talking about the best coffee beans you can think of, and it's gourmet coffee. So definitely come into the 24 Cheesecakery in the mornings when we open up, whatever it may be, and come in and grab a taste. You know what I mean? And just see what we're about. Cheesecake, and we do serve delicious food. All our food is great. I'm gonna say it because I make some of the food, but also we have great beef, great chicken. All we serve is beef and chicken products, even veggie products. We have vegan cheese. Oh, matter of fact, we have vegan cheesecake for you vegan lovers out there. We got vegan cheesecake. We got keto cheesecake.
How's that even work?
And we have protein cheesecakes.
All right.
So we got all plethoras of type of cheesecakes for you to come check out at Cheesecakery. In our food, we have halal beef too. So if you like strategic and stringent about the type of beef you eat, we have that type of beef too. So we want to make sure you come and eat good but stay healthy at the same time, you know.
So you were just in Chicago. You were telling about the comedy hypnosis thing
Yeah.
that was going on in Chicago.
Yeah.
But before you went to Chicago, there was a movie screening here.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. We're
who
gonna
had
bring
a
him
movie
in.
screening here? What was it?
We will
and
bring
how'd it
him
go?
in next week too. His name
Is it coming up, or I thought it happened?
Matter of fact, this he put it on Facebook, so this is already news for him.
Okay.
But my nephew, Young Ra, he just came out with a movie, The City God Forgot.
Okay. Did you get to see it?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I got
Any good?
to see it. Yes, and this is like his
All right.
second or
Spoiler, no,
third
it's
movie,
crap.
but this out of all the movies he has done, this hands down is the best movie. And one other thing, you can go check the movie out actually in Imagine Theaters
Okay.
in Canton on Ford. So he got another surprise a few days ago. He called me up and was like, yo, guess what? Imagine want me to keep my movie in there a second week. So it did so good this first week that I asked him to keep it in there again the second week. So y'all guys go out there and support his movie, Young Ra. He's doing big things in the area, out of Michigan, out of Detroit, Ypsilanti to Detroit, The City the God Forgot, in theaters at Imagine.
All right.
Yeah. And he's going to do another, not a premiere next week, but he want to do another big hoorah type ordeal.
Just a
because
screening, he'll be there,
Yeah,
bringing in the friends.
I mean, when
and family
Imagine call you and want your
Yeah.
movie back in the theater the next week, that's
That
really
is
not a
great.
small feat. So
No. The screen
definitely-
time is valuable in those theaters.
Yeah, definitely.
so
Thanks to all
that's great.
definitely the supporters of that movie, because it was actually, he had some great actors. He had was it Kamal Hassan? I think he played the Biggie character in the
Okay.
Biggie movie.
All right.
He had Freeway. He had the real Freeway with Ricky Ross. I can't
All
even
right.
say it. Freeway. Yeah, he had him in the building.
Okay.
He had some real notable actors in the building. They did a pretty good job, man. I can't deny it. Like, the writing was good. He did good on the scores. You know what I mean? Like, he really put it together, and I was entertained. So, you know, and that's no joke. I was really entertained. So salute to Young Rod nephew out there. Keep doing your thing, man. Y'all got to go check it out. You got to
Yes.
go see it, man. It's now I'm gonna say, James, it might not be your type of movie, but
Okay.
it's good writing, it's good actors, it's people you may know about. So you know what I mean. It's a little street. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean. But you know, it got a storyline to it. But it's pretty
Just
good.
all I need is a good story. I love people like
It
what
has
kind of
that.
when it comes to music. It's like what kind of
Yeah,
I
it
love
has that.
storytellers.
It
I
definitely has
love
that.
a good story. It comes to movies, it has to have a good story.
Yeah.
In music, it's just like people love the guitar,
Mhm.
you know, the wizards, and I'm like, that's boring to me.
Mhm.
Hey, tell me a story. I love storytellers.
Yeah.
So if it's a movie with a good story, is a song with a good story, I'm in.
And that's what it's
It's
about.
a
I'm the
person with
same
a good
type
story
of guy.
like you, I'm in.
Dude, so yeah, we're gonna have some musicians on the show. We're gonna have some artists and rappers. You know, I like spitting bars too, so we're gonna have some hip hop stuff, guys. We just
This is
doing
a space,
we
man.
just doing the build up. You
We
know what I
could-
mean?
it's like we
I'm just
gotta hook up
introducing
with.
y'all to my world very slowly. I don't want y'all to miss anything, okay? But other than that, man, just keep tuning in to Chief One Love podcast and play that other Go Nuts commercial for us, man. You know what I'm saying? The one when they shooting the balls.
I uploaded it, Matt. I don't know if it's gonna work. It was the machine's being evil, but we could try it.
Any of the
We
the
try
Go
that
Nuts?
second one.
Go Nuts destroys the competition with a better shave, no nicks or scrapes, and patented technology. Get the Go Nuts groomer today. A ball for your balls.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah, okay, great.
So there you go.
Go
It
Nuts.
looked like the Death Star rolling in.
Hey man, you know,
Yeah, I don't want the Death Star on my nuts, dude.
Hey,
What are
man,
you doing?
you got to shoot those old containers. It's about the round ball. That's what your balls look like. Pause. You know what I mean?
Great.
But you feel me? That's what it looked like, man. You know what I'm saying? But
That's some good graphics. That's a very cool little spot.
dude, you know, we're just trying to grow and we expand, and we got some things going
That's
on,
the thing.
man.
It's like we were at Motor City Gas and we were talking, Rich. We did our Man Cave Happy Hour podcast here, like right before we sat down, and Rich and I, we were talking about, and Matt, Rich, we were talking about the entrepreneurial spirit, because he came from the corporate world, right? It's all corporate, and he was like, I'm done with that.
Right.
I'm gonna go distill whiskey, and I'm gonna start a farm, and it's like. So he got out of it, and it's like it's I love, and that's the thing about giving people voice and the entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah,
it's what I love, man.
Yeah,
it's
cheers.
It's coming together tonight for sure.
Let's get a cheers to that one, my guy. You know what I mean,
hell yeah.
Motor City Gas. Thanks for the whiskey.
Yeah.
What is it? Old English, you said? Yeah.
That's an old fashioned. Yeah, it's just
old fashioned.
Bourbon and simple syrup and a slash of bitters and some orange.
Yeah, I need to put the orange in there.
Luxardo cherry in there. Or actually, it's not a Luxardo. It's their. They
actually, if you take your time and taste it, you do taste all of it. It's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, the orange is in there. They use orange bitters. It adds the bitters adds the bite. It takes some of that punishment off of the sweetness.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't need too much bite in my drink. I like smooth. Smooth.
So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna be bringing people in and going live as often as we can on your pages
for sure.
And then people can see the videos and hear the audio thing later on all the audio podcast outlets.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want, man. So what are all the handles people gotta check in to keep up with you?
Man, I definitely want y'all to go check me out. Facebook, Chief One Love Podcast, or Rob Griffin, but Chief One Love Podcast and Podcast Your Voice. Check that page out. Go like and subscribe to us. Chief One Love Podcast and Podcast Your Voice. You can catch me on Instagram, Chief One Love, and Chief in the Building. That's the other page. I had
Chief in the Building.
Yeah, I had another page on there before, the Chief One Love. I don't even want to talk about that.
Was that Chief No Pants? Was that the Chief No Pants?
No,
that didn't play as well.
No, I just want to say I had a horrible business partner, and we're gonna keep it at that. And they tried to.
You know what?
Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about some things on this podcast. We're gonna get to real life.
But you gotta keep
real
positive
stuff. Yeah, no, very, very positive. But people want to know. I get questions about all types of stuff, from the basketball, from say Iowa to all types of stuff. Man, we're gonna bring in the real, not too much, but we're gonna bring in the real truth around.
As real as you can handle.
Yeah, man, as real as you can. My guy, as real as you can handle. That's really what it is, But and on Snapchat, Chief One Love, Twitter, Chief One Love, pretty much all social media is Chief One Love, except for TikTok. You know what? And I got a TikTok page just because I did a TV show called Here to Meet. I got to send y'all that. We got to talk about that next time. I did a TV show for iPhone and Apple. They had an app on iPhone called Here to Meet.
Okay.
We was able to do the TV show for it. I had the original Wee Man in it from from Jackass, and a couple characters from I think the Roseanne Barr show, and we shot it in Chicago. It was a dope TV show. I'm gonna show you guys a few things here, but it's a lot of stuff.
Lots more to come on the Chief One Love podcast.
man. I'm gonna have some nice individuals and some people, like I say, some people y'all might know, some people you're definitely going to know. And we're just gonna have fun. I'm gonna have some hip hop on the show because that's I love that, and we're gonna do what we do.
All right. Like, subscribe,
some
leave a comment.
Some bars spitting.
We're gonna go shave our balls, and we'll see you later.
That was funny. Yeah. Oh, we out this piece. 24 Cheesecakery.